recently started listening to a lot of Dave. His name is Santana Dave, and he recently just dropped an album called "The Boy Who Played a Harp." Before that, he hasn't dropped a song in 4 years. Like, he hasn't dropped an album in 4 years. He's done, features and whatnot. Um, I mean, I guess not recently, but recently I have like spent a lot of time. Like, it's probably my most listened artist this month, or maybe this year, because I've listened to Fairchild a lot. My what's it called? My 27th birthday, 175 months. Listening to these songs a lot, and since it dropped about a month ago. Listened to most of these songs I'll say once every 3 days. I've probably played a song by Dave, and a line that's recently, like, a lot of lines actually have been, calling my name, and maybe let me actually go into it. So, in the song "My 27th Birthday," he says, "I want to be a good man, but I want to be myself too." Right? And the honest truth is, a lot of us, there's this idolized that's the right word, idolized version of ourselves that we have, right? I want to be a good man. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to be this. But then we don't realize that we do have these desires that are contrary to the nature of what we want to be. Um, Hopefully, this comes off in the right way, and let me, as I process, to make sure it's interpreted correctly. But yeah, Jekyll and Hyde. If you know the story about Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, if you don't, I can give you a little summary or a little synopsis. So Dr. Jekyll is this right upstanding man, and he's a doctor, right? Really good man. He's known to be loving. He's known to be kind. Starts drinking, and he wakes up in the morning. Sometimes he wakes up in the morning in places that he does not remember, covered with blood, covered, smelling like alcohol, covered with this, covered with that. And sometimes he goes to bed, he wakes up, sometimes he doesn't even remember. Sometimes days will pass, right? Eventually, he stays in this Hyde form for a really long time. So Hyde is this darkness within ourselves. I give an example. Right now, you guys can kind of see me because there's no this light, but turn off the light. This darkness would be what Dr. Jekyll calls Hyde, right? But the honest truth is, we all have dark sides. We all have parts of ourselves that do not reflect the best of us. Hopefully, this reaches the right person. I'm going to say some words. I think a lot of us are not honest with what we desire, especially like sexually, financially, emotionally, because that's never communicated. When we act out in our Hyde, when we act out in our horniness, when we act out in our greed, when we act out in our, it's out of character. But that's because it's never communicating these expectations, right? Okay, Dr.